If you're listening to this, you obviously like podcasts, and you probably like music too. On Spotify, you can listen to all that in one place for free, and you don't need a premium account. Spotify has a huge catalog of podcasts on every topic, including the one you're listening to right now. On Spotify, you can follow your favorite podcasts so you never miss an episode. Download episodes to listen offline, wherever you are. Easily share what you're listening to with your friends via Spotify's integrations with social platforms like Instagram. Just search for the e-commerce minute on the Spotify app or browse podcasts in your library tab. And follow us so you never miss an episode of the e-commerce minute. Spotify is the world's leading music streaming service, and now it's your go-to for podcasts. It's the e-commerce minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The e-commerce minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode of the e-commerce minute is brought to you by Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes. With Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes, it's just click, send, and save for as low as $4.99 a month. Send envelopes, flats, and packages right from your desk, and you're back in business in no time. And for being a loyal e-commerce minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started and a free 10-pound scale to ensure that you'll never overpay. Save time and money on mailing and shipping with Send Pro Online. Starting at $4.99 a month, you can qualify for special USPS rates for letters and priority mail shipping. Calculate exact postage online, and print labels right from your PC. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer for a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience shipping made simple with a free trial of Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes. It's e-commerce minute episode 537.
In today's episode, Pinterest launches wellness tools to help users cope with stress and anxiety.
We all know that Pinterest is a great resource for all things health and wellness. Their platform has been a home for healthy recipes, exercise tutorials, and beauty tips. But there was one aspect of health and wellness that Pinterest wasn't really covering, and that's mental health. As mental health awareness and education continues to grow, the media and entertainment we consume has to grow with it, and Pinterest is now doing just that. Pinterest has introduced emotional wellness activities tailored for the millions of users searching the visual pinboard for emotional health and related topics. Created in partnership with Brainstorm, the Stanford Lab for Mental Health Innovation, Vibrant Emotional Health, and the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, the activities are meant for users to complete when they are feeling anxious, sad, or depressed. Pinterest users who search topics like work anxiety or stress quotes, or anything else mental health related will now see a prompt that directs them to interactive activities they can do on the app to improve their mood. These recommendations include deep breathing, self-worth, and self-compassion exercises. Pinterest says the exercises aren't meant to replace professional help, but they can help users that need some emotional support. Pinterest will also continue to direct searches for self-harm to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. TechCrunch notes that the look and feel of the activities is different from what you typically see on Pinterest. The company wants users to understand that these activities are completely private and not connected to their account, and no recommendations or ads will be based on their use of the new resources. Pinterest doesn't track who is using the tools, and the activity is stored anonymously using a third-party service. The mental health exercises are available through the Pinterest app on iOS and Android for users in the US. Pinterest says they hope to expand the feature to additional locations in the future. This is an important advancement for Pinterest, and we'll see if other big social media players follow suit. Can they install this on Facebook, please?
I know, right? That demographic needs it. People on Pinterest are like really namaste.
Yeah, people are like, yeah, look at those yoga pants. Oh,
Yeah,
look at
literally.
the pumpkin
On
spice
Pinterest, they're
latte.
like, nah, I'm
yeah.
going to stay here.
Yeah, literally.
Nah.
I still think this is pretty dope. Because like,
Yeah, this is pretty
someone
cool.
has to
I like
do it.
this.
Someone
Mhm.
has to do it, you know?
Yep,
It's important.
I think it's very
designed
important.
for you, Brittany.
It is designed for me. Honestly. I need emotional
But
support.
but again, this should be a wrapper on top of Facebook that you have to crack through that even get into Facebook.
Mhm.
Yes.
Facebook is a hive of crazy. I don't mean to get off topic here, but sort of on topic. Facebook is Facebook bad. Twitter's worse.
Oh my
Well-
God. Twitter is a
I mean, it's one of the points I agree with Gary V is that, it just exposes people, right? Exposes it's not Facebook or just it's a tool. It's just exposing people for who they are.
Yeah, you really showed us who you are.
Here you go.
it's
This
just
is
like,
me, laid bare.
even the stuff that trends on Twitter anymore, I'm like, can all of you please, for the love of God, shut up?
Oh.
But most of
I-
people won't say that in like an actual person. They will literally not say that in person, but they'll type stuff out and put it
That-
out there forever.
You're
It's like-
exactly right, Bart.
Yeah.
It stays for like if you say this out loud, right? Unless it's
Mhm.
recorded, like we are now, then it's just there, right?
Yeah.
But when you say it online, it never disappears. So
No.
whatever
Never
you say
disappears.
there,
Even if you try to delete it, it's there somewhere.
yeah.
There's like this whole Twitter culture though. Like there's like it's getting really bad. Like this whole culture of Twitter of just like attacking people and like ruining their lives and like stuff
But that's
like
people
that.
being people. It's just that's
It's
the tool.
just insane. Like it's become like a place of just pure negativity. Even like the stuff that trends, it's always like controversial things trending. It's
Yeah,
never
because
just like
it's never gonna be. So the thing about psychology and stuff like that, it's
Mhm.
the negative will always trend
Yeah.
because that's the biggest complainers
Yeah.
and stuff like that. You don't hear people going, "Had an amazing day,"
Yeah, you're right.
and that's
you're right.
trending. That's never gonna trend.
You're
ever
right.
gonna trend. I mean, I wish it did, but unfortunately, that's just human nature. That's never gonna ever trend.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have gone in and out of Twitter. I've been a Twitter user, whatever, since 2007 or whatever it was, and I didn't use it very much. I use it to promote some of my design work, which kind of like people don't care. Then I just would like retweet things, and then recently I've kind of sunk my toe into some conspiracy theory people. Like I'm following people that follow conspiracy theories and like really some weird. It's like a weird scene, man. And
Yeah, it is.
but there's some good comedy on there. And I think
course.
one of the problems was that a service like Vine went away, because that would be like my comedy oasis. But Vine, RIP. And now there's TikTok, which I don't even know how that even works, and I'm not even going to try. But there's a great article on Gizmodo for people looking for the alternate internet. It's called "Bird Twitter is My Oasis in Internet Hell." And it's basically how you can just go and follow bird watchers and really get away from all this craziness that's on the internet. And I know we're supposed to be talking about Pinterest, but I think it all kind of relates, because the internet is quite a crazy place now. And I think a lot of these people, I hate to use that phrase, these people have problems, but there's some people out there that really shouldn't be on the internet.
Yeah, for sure. I completely agree.
I mean, there's, I don't even.
And it's like these people who shouldn't be on the internet have such a big platform once they are on Twitter.
That's the problem, because everyone has the same voice, especially on a platform like Twitter, where it's like, person A says, I think bagels should have seeds. And the first guy steps up and says, what do you know about seeds? You're a seed. And it just becomes this whole, and it's a complete stranger. A complete stranger. It can just attack you for any single thing.
People are bold.
People are bold. And that's why when I go on like Facebook's a little different, because you can put up some walls and you can have some gates and you can, you can make sure that your mom doesn't see your crazy stuff. But Twitter, man, it's like you put someone up there, you're like,
I don't know how famous people do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think about being famous all the time, my delusions of grandeur. But and I'm like, I couldn't imagine having me tweeting like, ooh, ate a banana today, and people being like, you for eating that banana.
That's guy.
Yeah. Okay. But like, you know what I mean. As we're rambling here, just like it's like that kind of thing.
So this was a story about Pinterest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Brittany,
this is related.
you wrote this story. Can you just kind of briefly tell us how this works? Are these just so this pops up on the iOS app, and I see one is like a breathing app.
Yeah, it literally you just like kind of search through the like mental health sphere of the app for whatever you need.
But
like
does
whatever resource you need.
Does it present itself automatically, or can you say, I want to go? Because I see in the GIF that you've included in our show notes that there's a landing page that shows different exercises. How do those exercises appear to the user?
I think they're just like randomly curated at first, and then once you start like typing things in, they're maybe more tailored to you.
Okay.
That if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering how you get to this landing page. It says resources and there's an exit out. So it looks like it's an overlay on top of the
like a tab on the actual app itself. For like,
interesting. I'd like to check this out though.
yeah, me too.
Kind of into that stuff. But no desktop version, correct?
No, just the app.
Hmm.
I think it's very cool.
Pretty cool. All right, it's that time. According to the Centers for Disease Control, more than 50% of Americans will be diagnosed with a mental illness or disorder at some point in their lifetime. And nearly 1 in 5 U.S. adults live with a mental illness, and that's according to the National Institute of Mental Health. 3.9% of adults aged 18 or older have experienced serious psychological distress in the past 30 days. That is not shocking news. And over 44 million adults, 18.7, have a mental health condition. Boy, these are some depressing stats.
Yeah, they are. And that's exactly why apps like these and resources like these need to exist more largely across platforms, I feel like.
Yes, you should be an advocate for that. Let's get this on Facebook ASAP.
Yeah, agree.
All right. Why don't you tell us about today's sponsor?
Shipping and mailing from your desk has never been simpler than with SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. With SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes, it's just click, send, and save for as low as $4.99 a month. Send envelopes, flats, and packages right from your desk, and you're back to business in no time. And for being a loyal e-commerce minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started and a free 10-pound scale to ensure that you never overpay. So save time and money on mailing and shipping with SendPro Online. Starting at $4.99 a month, you can also qualify for special USPS rates for letters and priority mail shipping, calculate exact postage online, and print labels and stamps right from your PC. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer for a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience shipping made simple with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes.
Brittany, do you meditate?
Occasionally, yeah.
I'm an occasional meditator. I always say that I want to make it a practice, and I try to do like a little morning routine. I have an app that I would like to recommend. It's called Insight Timer. The basic app is free, and it gives you a timer. You can do timed meditations, or you can do guided meditations. I'm not a fan of people talking to me while I'm trying to chill. But Insight Timer is really cool because it just has a bell, and then you can have little water sounds going, and you can set your timer, and then you can basically, because what they say to create a habit is it'll show you how many consecutive days, and then it shows you people in the community who are also meditating at the exact same time, and you can, don't be creepy, reach out and say thanks for meditating with me. It's pretty cool. But they've actually built the app over the last couple of years, which includes a lot of courses for mental wellness and well-being. So go check that out.
That's pretty
cool. This is not a paid ad, but it's a pretty cool app.
my favorite one is actually Calm.
Calm is good. I just, I got my thing about subscriptions. That's why I've always steered away from Calm, because I hate paying for stuff like that. And then I get guilty and I get mad at myself for not using it. So there's where I'm at with that.
Yeah, I had this one app, and it was like this British guy that talked to me, and his voice was honestly so soothing because he had one of those really posh British accents.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, sis.
All by a stream. The stream is bubbling.
Literally.
Oh,
literally.
And then there's that.
All right, we got to end the show. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you tomorrow. That's a gas company. I got to go. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media @Sumo Heavy.